Have you ever had the feeling that there's something you're supposed to be doing with your life, but no matter how hard you try, you can't quite see what it is? Not for lack of thinking about it. If anything, you've thought about it too much. The problem isn't that the answer doesn't exist. The problem might be that you've been looking for it the wrong way. The Bhagavad Gita, one of the oldest and most profound spiritual texts ever written, is built around a single conversation between a warrior named Arjuna and his teacher Krishna. On the eve of a battle Arjuna doesn't want to fight. At its heart, the Gita is a teaching about Dharma, a Sanskrit word that has no perfect English translation, but roughly means right action, sacred duty, or the path that is uniquely yours. And for people with ADHD, scattered, restless, pulled in 100 directions, this teaching may be one of the most important things you ever encounter. Dharma is not your job. It is not your productivity. It is not the most responsible or logical choice. Dharma is the specific expression of life that is uniquely yours to give, based on your temperament, your wounds, your gifts, and the time you've been placed in. Krishna tells Arjuna in the Gita, "Better to perform one's own duty imperfectly than to perform another's duty well." This is a radical idea. It's not saying do everything badly. It's saying the path that belongs to someone else, however impressive, is the wrong path for you. And performing your own path, even imperfectly, has a sacred integrity that no amount of success in the wrong direction can replace. ADHD brains often spend years trying to perform someone else's Dharma, the school system's Dharma, the corporate world's Dharma, the version of successful adult that neurotypical structures reward, and they feel hollow, exhausted, and like failures, not because they lack capability, but because they are running the wrong race. The scattered restlessness of the ADHD mind is often not aimlessness. It is the soul looking for the right direction. Finding your Dharma isn't about grand clarity arriving in an instant. It's about gradually turning your attention toward what lights you up, what you can't stop doing, even when you should, what problems you naturally see solutions to. Those signals are not distractions from your purpose. They are the map. At the opening of the Gita, Arjuna is paralyzed. He looks across the battlefield and sees his relatives, his teachers, people he loves. He doesn't want to fight. He asks Krishna, "What is the point of any of this?" His paralysis is not cowardice. It's a crisis of meaning. He has lost the thread of why he is here. ADHD adults know this paralysis well, not because of cowardice, but because the constant comparison to how other people are living, how productive they seem, how focused, how consistent, can create a kind of existential fog. What is the point of me trying to do what they do so easily? Krishna's answer to Arjuna is not stop feeling that way. It's understand what you actually are. He teaches Arjuna about the eternal self, the part of you that exists beyond the fluctuations of mood, circumstance, and comparison. For an ADHD adult, this teaching is profound. The fluctuating attention, the emotional intensity, the good days, and the hard days. These are not the truth of who you are. They are the weather. You are the sky. When you stop comparing your process to other people's process, something becomes possible that wasn't possible before. You can start seeing what your specific strengths, your specific path, your specific gifts actually are, without the noise of comparison drowning them out. One of the most famous verses in the Bhagavad Gita is chapter 2, verse 47. "You have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions." This is the foundation of karma yoga, the yoga of action. The instruction isn't, don't care about results. It's, do your work fully and release your grip on whether the outcome matches your expectation. For ADHD brains, who often have intense emotional investment in outcomes and can crash hard when things don't go as hoped, This teaching is a genuine lifeline. An ADHD brain that starts a project with full excitement, then crashes when it doesn't immediately succeed, often decides, "This isn't for me. I'm not good at this. I give up." The cycle repeats. But if the same brain can learn to release the grip on the outcome, to be fully absorbed in the doing without the emotional weight of what it means if it doesn't work, something changes. The action becomes sustainable. The project can actually be finished. Karma Yoga isn't philosophy. It's a practical technology for sustained action. For people who struggle with consistency, releasing attachment to outcomes may be one of the most powerful productivity tools available. Your scattered attention is not the obstacle to finding your Dharma. It may be part of the Dharma itself. The restlessness, the searching, the inability to settle for something that doesn't feel right. Those aren't failures. They're the soul refusing to accept a path that isn't yours. This week, one question to sit with. What do I keep coming back to, even when nothing external rewards me for it? Not what I think I should want. Not what makes sense. What do I keep returning to? That returning is information. Next video, we're going into Carl Jung's shadow, the hidden parts of yourself that your ADHD has been managing in ways you may not have realized yet. This one goes deep. Subscribe and keep going with this series. And leave a comment. What's the thing you keep being pulled toward that you've been dismissing as not practical? I want to know.